Coshocton County deputies responded to a suspicious person report at a local Walmart. What began as a shopkeeper's tip would expose a multi-state counterfeiting operation targeting everyday consumers across 3 states.
They've got several Chinese people.
He's got a shit on. Okay.
You got this, then I'll go back.
Yeah, you're okay. All right.
As soon as somebody buys these and loads these, they take the money right off. This is huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your hands off.
Trying to send through.
So, were those cards on him too?
Yes.
Yep.
All of them. Evidently, there's some big scam that's going on. Yeah. Oh, they use these things all the time for that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got ID?
No ID.
No ID?
I trust the America.
You what? America, yeah, you're here.
Stealing from us.
Okay.
How many cards is that?
I don't know if these cards have been tampered yet, or I know he.
So he's having put money in these while he's in the store, or he's just trying to get all these. He took them all to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So he's having people put numbers on them and then transferring somewhere and using the card.
I introduce you.
They're getting info off of them.
Passport. You speak passport.
So we're trying to get.
You know what a passport is?
Passport.
Yeah. You see your passport.
我是走线进来的，然后我的护照，在放入，然后我的护照，在放入边境的时候就没有带进来。
Passport was not brought in when it was. Where are you living at? Where's home? Where do you live? Where are you staying at?
Okay, and then
我刚进美国，没有住的地方。
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You got a vehicle?
No, no money. 说嘞，我刚来美国，没什么钱。
I'll still see it.
I get that, but I really don't care. So,
These ones haven't been tampered.
how did you get here?
These ones were though, or you?
I don't know.
We don't know.
They
These are the
take
ones
them.
he was handing.
Here,
They're really
as in this
good at
Walmart.
putting things back
Yeah.
together.
So they already tampered with? So
Not
you
these ones.
They have
These
not
ones
been? don't look
What they do is they go tamper them, get whatever information they need, put them back out. The customer buys it, loads it, and then they automatically get the funds.
He may have all that information already.
He may.
Yeah, I'm not putting these back out. I can't.
No, I know.
So
Yeah, so.
是有人把我丢在这里，然后他就走了。
A couple
he hit
what?
Vienna, West Virginia.
Trespass from Walmart anyhow?
He hasn't been caught.
Oh.
So I'm trespassing him today. Look, they were wondering if you could get a search to search the car. Because I guess once they search the car,
But you're about to go to jail.
a bunch of different people throughout his region or whatever.
我说嘞，
And they've carved.
Did you ever say how'd he get here? Well, that's awesome.
I'm not sure why you were here, but you're about to go to jail.
why？
What do you mean, why?
Yeah,
That's common sense.
Hey, we'll see that.
说嘞，
He just came out of the bathroom, right? He's past the last point of sale? Yep. Yeah. He took it to the bathroom. He passed the registers.
Why was you in the bathroom?
What do you think of Sarge? I mean, technically it's theft. He walked past the last point of sale with these concealed in his coat. That's theft right there just by taking these. He's got to have ID, or guess what? I mean, he's going to jail if he don't provide ID.
He's in the system. I don't know what he was been caught for. It's this. I don't know how much.
He's in the Walmart system? Mm-hmm. Illinois.
He's hitting all Walmarts throughout the state of Ohio, Illinois. He was last seen in Illinois.
And his right here. And these ones are in his jacket. No, they were on his
MI?
Oh,
What state's am I?
Michigan, isn't it? Yeah.
So Michigan, he had 38 altered cards, 26 Apple, and 12 N common Visa cards. Is your name Meng?
Ming?
Ming?
Mingfue?
说人
Is that you?
yeah.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
Told you.
This ain't the first Walmart you've had problems with.
Sorry.
Picked the wrong one.
Is your last name
So
X? I'm not showing you my phone, buddy. Is that you? Meng? Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is the same one, though.
Under Ohio Revised Code Section 2913 Putz 2, theft is legally completeth moment a subject conceals merchandise and passes the last point of sale. The subject does not need to exit the store. Concealment plus passage of the registers satisfies every statutory element. On camera, the deputy correctly states, "You went past the last point of sale. That's intent to steal." That is a precise application of Ohio's concealment doctrine. The suspect's defense, that he had not yet exited, is an argument Ohio courts have consistently rejected. The offense was legally complete before he reached the bathroom. The initial detention was grounded in reasonable articulable suspicion under Terry v. Ohio 392 U.S. 1, 1968. Walmart staff provided a tip corroborated by direct deputy observation, satisfying the totality of circumstances test established in Illinois v. Gates 462 U.S. 213, 1983. Probable cause crystallized rapidly. The subject's refusal to produce identification during a lawful detention is itself a basis for continued holding under Ohio law. Absence of ID does not negate detention, it extends it. Deputies confirmed identity through Walmart's internal tracking system, a legitimate evidentiary tool. That confirmation revealed 309 plus prior counterfeiting and theft charges across multiple states. The subject had been formally banned from every Walmart location worldwide. His continued presence on those premises, combined with the prior record, strengthened the probable cause finding considerably. The counterfeiting charge arises under Ohio Revised Code Section 2913-30. The scheme involved altering gift card packaging to extract financial data, a direct fit under the statute's definition of tampering with a financial instrument. The federal nexus is equally clear. 18 U.S.C. Section 1009, Federal Access Device Fraud, applies wherever a device is used to obtain value from an access instrument without authorization. Gift card account numbers are access devices under federal law, recording them without authorization, then using software to drain activation proceeds, satisfies every element of that statute. The additional charge, engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity under Ohio Revised Code Section 2923-32, is Ohio's RICO analog. It requires a pattern of related offenses. 299 predicate counterfeiting acts across multiple states easily clears that threshold. One count of corrupt activity was filed alongside the 299. The vehicle search is legally defensible on multiple grounds under Chimel v. California 395 U.S. 752, 1969. A search incident to arrest extendo areas within the arrestee's immediate control. An independently running vehicle in a public parking lot also presents exigent circumstances. The evidence was mobile and at risk of removal. Either theory supports the search. 2,260 tampered gift cards were recovered. That volume is not shoplifting. Under Ohio Revised Code Section 2923-32, it is organized criminal conduct, and the prosecution treated it accordingly. The language barrier raised a legitimate due process question. Under the 14th Amendment, a detained individual is entitled to meaningful communication of the basis for their detention. For the arrest itself, probable cause existed independently of any statement the subject made. His spontaneous admissions were voluntary and pre-Miranda. No suppression issue attaches to the arrest. However, any post-arrest interrogation without a certified interpreter would expose those statements to suppression. Deputies discussed calling an interpreter. That awareness was procedurally correct, though it did not materialize on camera. Miranda v. 384 U.S. 436, 1966, requires advisement before custodial interrogation. The advisory was not captured on camera prior to questioning. In a case this complex, that is a meaningful prosecutorial vulnerability. The subject's immigration status, unlawful entry under 8 U.S.C. Section 1325. was confirmed on camera. He entered through Mexico and had been in the United States for over 4 months at the time of arrest. Homeland Security's involvement reflects the federal dimension of this network. The gift card skimming infrastructure described in this incidentus been designated a billion-dollar national threat. The guilty plea to 299 counts of counterfeiting and 1 count of corrupt activity resulted in a 6-year sentence in Ohio State Prison. That outcome is proportionate. At the time of this analysis, the status of any parallel federal charges under 18 U.S.C. Section 1029 or immigration proceedings has not been publicly confirmed.
Sir, English no good.
You going to jail. You're going to start comprehending English real quick. Hang on. Put your hand on
arrest. I speak it, I speak.
Hang on a second here.
Please speak. 警察先生，我这是犯了什么罪吗？
He says, am I guilty of any crime?
Yes.
China.
He said he didn't know that. He said they were
China.
That's funny because he's the one in the...
This one?
No. Yeah. 警察先生，你能帮我叫个翻译吗？
So I bet you if he's
Can you call an interpreter? This is an interpreter.
I just say we escort them all.
警察先生，这些卡片不是没有钱吗？
I don't think it's gonna matter.
These cards don't have any money. These you still have to pay for. You can't just take these.
See, he thinks he has it all figured out.
These are not free. And you concealed them. Your coat.
No, sir,
You didn't go past these registers?
We know he did though, right? Ricky, because he's on camera.
They said it was the restaurant.
我放口袋里是我要上厕所，我还没出去呢。
I put in my pocket and went to go to the bathroom. I haven't gone out yet. Doesn't matter. You went past the last point of sale. So I put in my pocket and went to the bathroom. Right there. That's intent to steal.
Oh yeah.
警察先生，我还没过去收银台呢，我人还在这里。
I haven't been to cashier yet. We're
My people.
hold this. Hey, hang on a second here.
So my people.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
What?
I.
Hang on. Hang on a second.
Sorry, sir.
Hang on a second.
不是，sir, you speak. Give me. I please. 然后就 you 啊。 警察先生，我走到这里，我还没过收银台，他们就过来逮我了。哦、no. Sorry, please. 啊 ，yeah. 警察先生，我刚走到这里，你们就过来找我了。
Mr. Policeman, you can to see me as soon as I got here. Oh yeah, okay. I think we're done.
Let's go.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask him where he lives at real quick so we can try to get an idea on him.
Does he have car keys or anything? No.
Sir, please, okay.
You going to stand there?
Okay.
Okay.
我从德州进来的。
I came in from Texas. Is that where you live?
Mexico.
Okay, my API is on the office. I'll have the full video to see if you can pull it up.
No.
Okay.
You cannot go past the register and have merchandise in your coat. That means you're not going to pay for it.
Hey, we're not going to keep going back and forth on this.
What do you just want me to hook him for theft then for now?
I want you to hook him for an investigative hold and do the report.
Oh, okay.
I will either charge him with a misdemeanor in the morning or we'll do a felony.
Figure it out.
Coshocton County deputies receive a B+ probable cause was correctly established. The concealment doctrine was applied accurately in real time. The investigative hold decision preserved prosecutorial flexibility. Points are deducted for the absence of a formal Miranda advisement on camera before questioning began, and for the unresolved interpreter gap, both of which create suppression exposure in complex, multi-jurisdictional cases. Walmart loss prevention receives an A-. Their global tracking system delivered actionable intelligence in real time, directly enabling the arrest. Deduction for not escalating to law enforcement on prior observed visits. The subject receives an F. 299 counts of counterfeiting, 2,260 stolen cards, a criminal record spanning 3 states, a scheme designed to drain consumer funds with no warning and no recovery path, no mitigating factors. 3 operational lessons emerge from this incident. First, Miranda discipline in the field matters most in complex cases. When a subject has a language barrier and faces multi-count federal exposure, the absence of a documented advisement creates suppression risk that prosecutors must manage downstream. Second, retail loss prevention systems are a legitimate force multiplier. The tip plus corroboration framework that produced probable cause here is the same framework courts apply under Illinois v. Gates. Build those relationships before the call, not during it. Third, gift card skimming is not petty theft. It is access device fraud with a federal nexus, organized criminal activity under state RICO, and a consumer harm profile that courts are now treating as a systemic threat. Charge it accordingly from the start. Let us know your thoughts on this case in the comments below. If you found this analysis useful, consider subscribing for more legal breakdowns of police interactions. Thank you for watching.